you're Aggie.
I am an Aggie. I am a senior this year. I'm a senior journalism mass communication student, and I'm concentrating in PR. So,
hey, that's what we all. Well, except for we was all came from
media production.
Yes.
Okay.
PR.
Nice, think alike.
PR. Aggies. All day.
Aggies.
Okay. And tell us a little bit about your business, the name, and just give us a little background on that.
Woo, girl, that girl. So, the name of my business is actually the meaning of my name, which is I'll Keep Her. And I'll Keep Her started as something, like that. My mother just told me, like, hey, your name mean I'll keep her. But for some reason, when she told me, like, it resonated so much further than just that moment for me. So later on, a little bit during college, I just started really getting into it. So just to tell you all the basis, like, I'll Keep Her right now is a nonprofit that focuses on self-awareness, self-love, and self-care for females. And we express an inner and outer alignment through all of those things. So many things that girls go through and they really don't understand being in tune with themselves. So I went through it, so I created a brand for it.
Y'all don't understand that Akiva's actually my friend.
Oh my God, sis.
That's actually my friend, and we both went through problems with our childhood. So when she came and she told me she was starting this organization, I'll Keep Her, and I was telling her things that I went through in my childhood, with, fathers, absentee fathers not there, and, kind of just struggling with men throughout life because, your father's not in your life. So it's like you're looking for that type of love in other men, the wrong men, you know what I'm saying? So, and I thought this was a great organization for her.
Thank you. It's crazy, Hawaii. I really didn't even base it. When I talked to you, that's when I realized, like, some issues from my father was stemming up from it. But originally, everybody is going to go crazy when I say this. But originally, it started as an idea from me being celibate. I actually went celibate.
I was gonna say that. That's all. That's all
it happened. You can be celibate, trying to get serious out.
Okay.
But no.
Keep it real.
Yeah, definitely. And that's what I'll Keep Her is. It's a sacred place for females to keep it real with themselves. My twin, Brianna Pinckney, shout out to her. We both decided that we wanted to be celibate, and throughout that time, I just needed to write. I didn't understand everything that was going on, and I really didn't get why I was going through the things that I was going through, and I wanted to hone in on myself, and I did that through writing. So, I would just start writing, and
when you say writing, you mean poetry?
Yes, girl, I write poetry.
Yeah, I let them know, because this is a young poet out here.
Thank you. Yes, I started writing poetry, and then I started writing to God, because when you're celibate, you don't have nobody to go to for that affection. You don't realize how much instant gratification that you go to in order to fulfill those voids or to fulfill those needs. So I had me, my pillow, my twin, and my Jesus calling book, and that was it. And
she said my Jesus calling book.
I swear it was hard, but that was the best time I felt like that I really got to know myself. And writing through that, I would send some writings to my friends, including you, Hawaii, and a lot of my friends would just be like, Akiva, send me a writing. And I'm just like, what? I didn't think to make it a business, but once I started glowing, people thought I was in a relationship. And I'm like, no, I just been practicing self-love, practicing self-care and self-awareness. And I wanted other females to have that glow and to realize that it's possible for you to have that if you just keep yourself.
How hard was it for you to start to make your brand an LLC?
Oh my gosh, so it's a nonprofit. It was hard. I felt like it was the most hardest thing to do. Talking about it is one thing, and actually putting that energy in there to doing it is another thing, because you got life that's going on. Another thing is I was so used to just doing the creative part. I had to learn to be a businesswoman. I had to learn what a nonprofit was, the ins and outs. There's so many little things that you don't see behind the business of an entrepreneur that you really got to see. And when it's your baby, you will make it happen. So I'm just glad that God gave me that vision and that purpose in order to follow through with it and to see that I'll Keep Her could be a nonprofit.
And she's really a great mentor. mentor, y'all.
Okay.
She's just a great, good-hearted person.
She is
like,
such a. She's a little angel over here. Are you gonna bring your organization on campus to A&T?
So I do want to do some collaborations with A&T. However, it is founded off campus because you know I'll keep her is my baby. No, no, I really just want to expand I'll keep her. You know, like it's a sacred place. I feel like giving it to A&T or giving it to anybody else for that matter, they're gonna put their perception on it, and I'll keep her is supposed to be you keeping yourself is sacred. Like I said, I'm not going to put no limitations on how somebody keep themselves, so I don't want nobody to put that on my business. Like, I'm just giving you a platform to be real and be authentic and to be in tune with yourself. So, I'll do collaborations, but ain't nobody going to take that.
Oh, okay.
Because somebody going to try to change something.
Right.
Yeah, like, I don't ever want somebody, and that's another thing I want to touch on. The woman empowerment businesses, I love them, but a lot of people sound like you can't be cute and you can't be spiritually in tune. Like, you're not going to tell me that I can't, like, get this glow from just knowing myself. And a lot of people like, oh, you got to be professional and do this and do that. You got
to be a certain way. You got to fit a certain image.
Yeah, like, I'm not being put in no box. I don't want to be put in no box. So, yeah, just I'll keep her definitely did that for me.
Okay, so we're going to hop into some music, you guys. And then when we get back, we'll hop some more into I'll Keep Her with Miss Akiva K.
Yes, girl.
I wish you could play that girls need love song.
Who is that?
That's the anthem. That's the anthem.
Summer Walker.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, she coming to my I'll Keep Her session. I got it.
She is?
No, I'm saying she.
Oh,
wait, no, shout out to Summer Walker too. She got to come to my I'll Keep Her.
How you did that?
No, I need her there though.
I was like, she put me on. Like, she is. Like, how tell her to come to Pretty and Plug after.
Oh my God.
No, but we're going to hop into some music and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
97.9 Unplugged Radio. This is the Pretty and Plug Show.
You are now rocking with 97.9 Unplugged Radio.
That was good.